name is Tiffany. I'm from LB66. Today I would like to present you about the first Asian Africa Conference. Colonialization in our world, especially Asian and Africa continents, have become a crucial problem since 15th century. Although there were many countries declared their independence in 1945, especially in Asia such as Indonesia, August 17, 1945, Republic Democratic of Vietnam, September 2nd, 1945, Philippines, July 4th, 1946, Pakistan, August 14, 1947, India, August 15, 1947, Burma, January 4, 1948, Ceylon, February 4, 1948, People's Republic of China, October 1st, 1949. There were many other countries still fighting for their independence. Some of the Asia-Africa countries who had their independence still faced problems caused by decolonization. Moreover, conflict between the peoples inside the countries grew wider as the effect of divide and empire. West aligned led by the United States of America capitalists and East aligned led by the Soviet Union communists were creating worse conditions of the world. Cold War grew into an open conflict such as in Indoland, Korea, and Indochina. Even though the World Organization, that is United Nations, has a function to solve all the world problems, but this organization did not success in making the world condition more peaceful. At that time, President Indonesia Sukarno asked Prime Minister Indonesia Ali Sastroamidjojo to deliberate idea holding of the Asia-African Conference during the Colombo Conference. He stated that the idea had been considered for 30 years and had been sounded in the order to build the Asian-Africa solidarity, and it was proved through national movement against colonialism. For the preparation, the government of Indonesia held a meeting attended by the Indonesia representative in Asia, Africa, and Pacific. It took place at Wisma Tugu, Puncak, West Java on 9 until 22 March 1954 to discuss the idea that would be brought by Prime Minister Ali Sastroamidjojo to the Colombo Conference as the basic consideration of Indonesia in widening the cooperation of Asia-African region. On 28 April until 2 May 1954, the Colombo Conference was held. It discussed the problem that became Common Conference. At the conference, Prime Minister of Indonesia proposed to hold another similar conference, which was wider in scope for Asian African countries. The idea was supported by the whole members of the conference, though some were still hesitated. The conference gave Indonesia a chance to explore the possibility of holding it, and it was written in the last paragraph of the final communique of the Colombo Conference. On Monday, 18 April 1955, since dawn, the activists of CONFIFOL, the opening session of the Asian African Conference in Bandung City, had been started. Since 7 a.m., both sides of the street along Prianger Hotel to the post office were filled by people welcoming all delegates from many countries. Meanwhile, the security officer consists of army and police officers guard the location to make sure the conference would run smoothly and peacefully. Around 8:30 a.m., delegates from many countries walked from Homan Hotel and Prianger Hotel to Gedung Merdeka in order to attend the opening session of the Asian African Conference. Who wore their national dresses were warmly welcomed by cheerful people along the Asian African street. Their walks from Homan Hotel and Prienjar Hotel to Gedung Merdeka is known as the Historical Walk or the Bandung Walks. About 9 a.m., all delegates were ready inside the Gedung Merdeka for the opening of the conference. President and the Vice President of Indonesia, Sukarno and Muhammad Hatta, arrived in front of Gedung Merdeka. They were welcomed by people shouting Merdeka. There they were welcomed by 5 prime ministers for sponsors countries. After singing the Indonesia national anthem Indonesia Raya, President of Indonesia Sukarno delivered his speech entitled Let a New Asia and New Africa Be Born at 10:20 a.m. On that occasion, President Sukarno stated that we members of the conference were from different nations, different historical, social, and cultural background, different religion, different politics, and even different color of skin. Through it was so we could be united by bitter experience of colonialization and by the same wish and fight in promoting the world peace. At the end of his speech, he said, I hope that it will give evidence of the fact that we Asia and African leaders understand that Asia and Africa can prosper only when they are united, and that even the safety of the world at large cannot be safeguarded without a united Asia-Africa. I hope that this conference will give guidance that mankind will point out to mankind the way which it must take to attain safety and peace. I hope that it will give evidence that Asia and Africa have been reborn, that a new Asia and Africa have been born.
The first intercontinental conference of colored peoples, so-called colored peoples, in the history of mankind. I am proud that my country is your host. It is a new departure in the history of the world that leaders of Asian and African peoples can meet together in their own countries to discuss and deliberate upon matters of common concern. In spite of diversity that exists among its participants, let this conference be a great success. Yes, there is diversity among us. Who denies it? Small and great nations are represented here with people professing almost every religion under the sun. Buddhism, Islam, Christianity, Confucianism, Hinduism, Jainism, Sikhism, Zoroastrianism, Shintoism, and others. Almost every political faith we encounter here. Democracy, monarchism, theocracy, with innumerable variants. And practically every economic doctrine has its representative in this hall. Marxism, socialism, capitalism, communism, in all their manifold variations and combinations. But again, what harm is in diversity when there is unity in desire? This conference is not to oppose each other. It is a conference of brotherhood.
Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you will get some information about First Asian Africa Conference. And don't forget to like, comment down below, and subscribe my channel. Goodbye.